So I'm gonna tell you why Casino is better than the Fall Off. And yeah, this ain't gonna be a long video, ain't gonna take up y'all time, but the reason why this album was better is because one, the album was more mature. Especially how old is Baby Keem? Like Baby Keem is what, 25 years old? He's like 2 years younger than me. I'm 27. You know what I'm saying? I was born in 98 and Baby Keem is born in 2000. But like for him to be 25 years old, not to say that Baby Keem wasn't talking about stuff in his music before, but like this album was very, very mature. It was very, very vulnerable. You know, he was talking about his trauma, like him growing up, seeing his mom, struggle with alcohol addiction, to where he had to live with different people, his grandma, him being abused, him, going through childhood trauma in Las Vegas, seeing all the bullshit in Las Vegas, especially with the album called Casino. I mean that's the reason why this album is called Casino, cuz he grew up in Vegas, even though he was born in California, but he grew up in Las Vegas. And like, him growing up and just like experiencing that shit at a young age, and like dealing with traumas and how it affected him and shit, losing his grandma and stuff, how that affected him. Like it was a very, very vulnerable album, you know what I'm saying, to where, he poured his heart out and shit. And you got J. Fold, Jermaine Fold. How old is he? Like 41 years old. And in the album, it's like, okay, J. Cole is talking about something, he's rapping on the album, but it's just like it just feels kind of performative. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said before, with J. Cole, like he's a type of dude that, he talks about how he's the best and nobody can out rap him, but then when it's time to get in the booth, you know what I'm saying, you back out. You feel me? You back out when Kendrick Lamar was on your head. And then like a lot of the, I don't know, I just feel like with the Falloff, if when it came to the subject matter, it just felt like he was just rapping about the same shit. Like if you listen to a lot of J. Cole's music, like he raps about the same shit. Like it's nothing different. It's nothing like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just, I don't know. It doesn't feel different. It doesn't feel like he's taking any risks or like pushing his music further. It's just, I don't know. It's just surface level shit. It's just surface level shit. The production is just not hidden. Um, and it's just very performative. And then on top of that too, like a lot of the videos, cause like with the rollout with the Fall Off, right? He's been posting videos of him selling CDs out of his trunk, and it's like, dude, why the hell you need to do that? Aren't you rich? Don't you got a lot of money? Like, I can understand if you an upcoming artist and you trying to sell your music, that's different. But it's like, bruh, you're rich. You don't got money, my nigga? Like, why are you going around selling your, see, I mean, I'm not, I mean, like I said, he can do whatever he want, it's his music, but it's just like, I just feel like he's making a mockery of poor people, because you got actual poor people, you know what I'm saying, that's dealing with shit. You got people that's like that makes music. You got people that make music, that can't even get people to support their shit. They're not well known. You know what I'm saying? They're underground. Um, they don't have the support like a lot of these artists have. And they have to do shit like this where they have to sell CDs from their trunk because they don't have the support like J. Cole have. But it's like, J. Cole, you have the support, you have the money, and it's like, come on, bruh. And then on top of that, this dude be dressing up like he's struggling too. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't give a fuck about that whole materialistic shit. Like people dressing up, rich, or they be putting all these damn expensive ass clothes. Like, I don't care about that shit. But it's just something to sit back and observe, and kind of like observe the whole situation as far as with J. Cole. It's like, you have all this money, but you trying to act poor. It's like, come on, you trying to act poor to relate to people, but it just comes off performative. So being that to say that, like, Baby Keem album, like, it didn't feel performative. It didn't feel like he was like trying to pretend something he wasn't. Like, it was very mature. It was very honest. You know what I'm saying? The songs on here were better. The production on here was way better. Like, it had no filler. Like, there was no reason for the fall off to be that damn long. Like, for that album to be what, double this, and for that album to be long, I was expecting, like, okay, if this is gonna be your last album, if this is gonna be your retirement, quote unquote retirement album, because it's not J. Cole's retirement album. He's not fucking retiring. Like, I was expecting like some, what I'm saying, end that shit off with a bang type shit. I mean, at least with Jay-Z, when Jay-Z was talking about retirement with the Black album, at least that album was fire. This album was the fold off was not fire. It was like uninspired, and it was too much filler. The album felt bloated. Like, Baby Keem album is what, 36 minutes? It's like 11 songs on there, and it feels very polished. It feels very structured. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of filler. You could play this album back to back. Like, there's no fucking filler on this shit. So therefore, yeah, this album is better than fucking The Fall Off. And like, to people who get mad at that shit, it's like, come on, man. Like, you get mad over because somebody have a different music opinion, and you mad because people don't like your favorite artist. It's like, bruh, stop the idol worshiping shit, man. Get the idol worshiping out your mouth, man. Idol worship yourself. But yeah, man, this album shits all over J. Cole's album, and yeah, and this is easily Baby Keem's best album, easily. Like, I really fuck with this album, and I've been playing this album like 3 times already. I think my favorite songs on there is between Casino, House Money. I'm not a lyricist. I love that song. I'm not a lyricist. He did sound like Andre 3000 on that motherfucker with the flow pattern, and it kind of reminded me of Section 80. You know that song Poe Man's Dream that Kendra did on Section 80. It kind of gives off that shit. No Blame. What's the song? Circus Freestyle. Good Fruits. No, not Good Fruits. What the fuck am I saying? Good Flirts. Whatever that shit's called. I mean, the whole album has no skips. I would definitely say it's probably up there as far as the best albums. To me, my favorite album of this year is Injury Reserve. Injury Reserve / By Storm, My Ghost Go Ghost. I think that's number one. Number two is Casino. And then number three is ASAP Rocky, Don't Be Dumb. And then number four is Rock Marciano's album. That's probably my best albums of this year. But yeah, this album shits all over J. Cole's album, The Fold Off. But yeah, that's my opinion.